Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. I'm Sonia and today we're talking Father's Day gifts. Now, dads come in different shapes and sizes and different interests. So what can we buy? If I look at my father is now 87 years old. And he won't want to go on an adventure because he's just past that. However, there are certain things that I can choose for him that he will love. And, your dad might be a young dad in his late 20s. He might be 30s, in his 30s and 40s and 50s. And, so interest and age all play a certain part into what gift is appropriate. So first off, of course, I love doTERRA oils, and of course I will have in the description box below a link to my doTERRA site. I love essential oils, and they actually I haven't received it yet. I have actually ordered it, but I'm waiting for it to arrive, and it's actually a diffuser. I'll put a picture up here, a diffuser and an essential oil, a new essential oil called Island Mint. And I thought that would be a really great thing for not my father, but actually for my husband, for him to take to work and diffuse, or in the office at home, since we're doing a lot of work at home these days. So that is actually a great idea for a dad in his work environment. However, I'm actually buying it for my husband, but unfortunately it hasn't arrived yet, so I can't show it to you. The second thing that is a great idea is something like some earbuds. These are some earbuds that my husband has, and there are many and different price points as well, from cheaper to more expensive. And these are Bluetooth, go in your ear. Me, myself, I hate things in my ears. But these are cute because look, when they're charging, they show up red like that. Anyway, so they're depending on what price range, there are Bluetooth earbuds in your price range, or you might have headphones. Up to you. Whatever it is that your dad would like, that is what you should be ordering, okay? Not what you like, it's all about your dad. I'm also ordering some Kathmandu socks. I purchased some for my hiking boots before I went to Nepal last year, and I can say that my hiking socks, the ones from Kathmandu, I know MacPack also do hiking socks. I've just ordered some from them as well because they weren't on sale at Kathmandu anymore. So MacPack, I've also got some socks arriving because I need decent socks for myself to wear to work. And I also note that my husband's socks are cotton, and cotton actually makes your feet sweat. So these have merino wool and some nylon in them, and currently they are on special at MacPack. So you might want to have a look at those and check them out. It's great to have nice socks that don't sweat, don't make your feet smell, and that you can be in all day. And if you like the outdoors, your socks and your shoes are so important when you're hiking. So just be aware of that. So socks, not in the traditional socks for Dad's Father's Day, but definitely socks for outdoor walking or even at work, good quality ones. I'm sure your dad won't mind receiving these ones. The other thing that we all love to do is to enjoy an experience. And if you go on sites like Red Balloon, they have an assortment of adventures, whether it's skydiving, hot air ballooning, wine tours, one-day wine tours. These are all available at different price points. And of course, choose something for your dad to enjoy. It could be a day out fishing. It can be all of those things. So they're good things to actually gift your dad with, because it's an experience and it makes a memory that is not forgettable. So always a good thing. And of course, you can also take them out for breakfast to a cafe or whatever, and I'm sure your dad would love that too. Okay, so the other thing is maybe something like a good book. Now, I don't know if it's fiction or non-fiction or whatever your dad's interested in. It could be recipes, it could be he likes cooking. Some dads do. It could be fishing, it could be boating. So a book that actually is particular to your dad's interest is a great thing as well. Again, so we got to keep it basic because boys don't like to spend lots of time on their faces. So it needs to be while they're in the shower, a cleanser, something easy to moisturize, and some sunscreen. I have included The Ordinary here, which is cheap, affordable face care that works, as well as some CeraVe moisturizer during the day, which already has a 25 plus SPF in it. And so it makes it really easy for dads to look after themselves. So that's just a little thought on skincare. And then, if you've got some nice fragrance for aftershave, well, then that too is something, but it's quite particular. It's difficult to choose a fragrance for your father unless you already know what he likes. So be careful if you're choosing a fragrance and know what your dad wants or wears, and definitely either buy more if it's expensive but don't necessarily go out and buy a new fragrance, say, here, Dad, and expect him to wear it and love it. Okay, that's like buying new perfume or, something that's very personal and saying, here, I'm sure you'll like it. Doesn't always work like that. The other thing is, a great gift idea is some Ugg boots. Oh my goodness, these are Australian owned and they're Australian made. I chose the ones that are Australian made, and these are mid-calf boots, Ugg boots, and you just don't want to take them off. So I bought these for Paul some time ago. He lives in them at home. I also have a pair, mine are 2 years old now, and they are going well. And I know that if you buy them, you'll have nice toasty feet, as in nice and warm, and you just won't be without them once you've had them. So these can be pricey, like you're looking at probably $170. However, they do last a long time. I did choose the ones that were Australian made, and the Ugg shop, and I'll put the link in the description box below for that particular shop for you. Knowing that there's a lot of imitations on Ugg and the Ugg boots, so often when you look up Ugg boots, it will come up to a brand that is not Australian owned, nor is it Australian made, or nor is it the company that you think it is. So just be aware of, there's lots of places that proclaim to be Ugg and they're not. So this one is. The other thing that since my dad's 86, when we were out visiting last time, and actually when he was here as well, in Victoria where it's colder, he lent my husband's puffer jacket, and it's just a vest. And he actually liked it because it kept his core nice and warm, and he could have his arms free. Plus, elderly people have difficulty putting things on their arms if they have dodgy shoulders and things like that. So vest is something that's good because it's got armholes and it doesn't have sleeves, so it makes things easier to get on. So I have just ordered from MacPack a nice feather vest, and I'll just put a picture of it here. And so that is currently on its way to my father's place, who lives in a different state, and he'll receive that and he'll be able to wear that and get some use out of it before the weather gets warmer. And he'll love that because he was looking at purchasing one for himself, so I do know that that's what he wants. So my husband has an online magazine called T3, Australian T3, and it's bi-monthly. And on it, I don't know if you can see it, so he views it on his iPad, and it has everything that you need to know about different tech things: phones, mics, drones, cameras, laptops, lots of things. So if your dad is a bit of a tech guru or likes to know the latest thing, then a subscription to Australian T3 is good. The other magazine is APC, which is more about computers. And these are great reading material for those who are into tech things or wanting to know what to buy and which is the best thing, all that sort of thing. So a great idea for Father's Day is to get a subscription for your dad to those online magazines, and that's a good thing. The other thing is, if you have a dad that's interstate or you're not quite sure what to do, a gift voucher is always a good idea. So whether it's from like a super cheap auto, like which has everything that you might need for your car, because we always need polish and all those sorts of mats, whatever. So there's all those things, and then your dad can go out and buy whatever he likes. There's Bunnings, which is like a hardware store here in Australia. And you can get lots of things, whether it be gardening supplies or whether it be, if you're building something or just need something. The other one is BCF, which is boat camping and fishing. For the outdoors people who like to go out boating, there's always things that you need, or barbecues and things like that. So gift cards are a great idea. And then, of course, I did ask a few people on social media what they actually thought would be a good Father's Day. And apart from some of these ideas I'm sharing with you, the other thing was that a paddleboard from, say, Anaconda or wherever. So if your dad's into paddleboarding, maybe a paddleboard, or, the gear that he can have to safely paddleboard in the sun so he doesn't get skin cancer or something. So all those sorts of things are available, and I just thought that I'd present them in a short clip so you would have a few ideas. So I hope that's helpful for you, and I hope your dad has and enjoys the gift, whatever you choose for him. And of course, I'll see you next time. Bye for now.